Hey guys, I'm Marty and this is Kakadoole Farm. We are on the southwest side of Chicago, about 40 minutes from the Loop actually. So we're actually considered an urban farm here since we're in Cook County, even though it doesn't look very urban. So at Kakadoole we currently have 1,500 birds on pasture. These are egg-laying birds. And what we do with them is we take their eggs, package them up, and deliver them to our community. Now, with those eggs, we work with about 30 other local farms and producers, and we also package their products in with our eggs that go out to our community. The problem or the question that we came up with is we're reaching an entirely new group of local food consumers. So these aren't people that shop at farmers markets or know what a CSA is. So the question is how can we reach that consumer? And what are the actual tactics that can be used to do that, and does it even work? Before this grant, we were kind of throwing darts at the wall, and we did a lot of online stuff. None of that worked. Things that started showing signs of life were direct mail. So through this grant, we kind of wanted to lean into that a little bit. Let's try to do a few different direct mail tactics to see what works and measure it very closely to kind of determine if that was a profitable way to get a new customer or not. The three primary tactics that we tried was, first, we sent out a direct mail campaign to everybody in a zip code. This is called every door direct mail. So it's not personalized at all, it just kind of goes to every door. The second one we actually did a targeted campaign, which means that we got a targeted list of customers or potential customers, and these were moms with young families, which has proven to be like our kind of demo anyways. And we actually just sent them all letters. So these were printed letters, nothing fancy, just literally printed on our printer at home. And Mary Kate, who's the owner of Kakadoole, she would sign the letter, so we did that. But then we hand addressed all the envelopes and hand stamped them. And this went out to, like I said, that targeted list. That did the best. And then we thought, hey, I wonder if we did a targeted postcard, because then we wouldn't have to hand address the envelopes. That was very timely to do, even though it worked. And so we did that. We personalized the postcard, sent it out to that same demographic, and we also put a personalized QR code on it. So every mailer that we sent out, there was a unique URL that was on there that allows us to track which campaign they came from. That one, although it was the most fun to do, it was the most costly and didn't have that same impact as the handwritten letter did. And then as far as the on-farm sales go, what we did, we were on a fairly busy road here. You can see the cars going past. And on this road, we didn't have this farm stand. And so what we were trying to figure out is hey, can we the passerbys, can we advertise to them? Can we incite and incentivize them to come in and check out our farm? We have some signs on the road that try to just kind of attract people here. And by the way, I get a lot of awesome feedback from people stopping by saying, the signs got me in. We also have posters and handout flyers. When people come in here, we use them here and we use them at the farmers market to educate on hey, this is why what we're doing is important. So that was all part of the process as well of trying to just attract that consumer base. So the thing that I thought was most interesting about this project was the direct mail component. Signs are very interesting, but you can do signs, and honestly, you can't really measure it other than oh, people are starting to come in, and they're just not, it's very easy to implement and test, and you can do that, right? Same thing with posters and marketing material, but direct mail was interesting because we could actually test and measure that very precisely to figure out if it's working or not. And you can check out the report to see the specific breakdowns on exactly what response rates were. So today we're delivering to about 550 homes in our community. Our delivery radius is just 20 miles from our farm, so it's a very tight delivery radius that we're delivering into. We definitely had a nice bump up in customers from doing this. In fact, we kind of track our monthly customer growth, and in the months that we were doing the direct mail campaigns, we kind of saw these nice little bump ups going. So it was definitely had a big impact on trying to reach that consumer.